Photosensitivity warning. This game contains glitch effects, split color distortions, fast flickering images, flickering lights, bright lights, and flashing lights. Please take care of yourselves. Good evening, everyone. Always gotta lean into that mic for that. Hello to what should be. Hey, Chromavision! Thank you so much for the 22-month streak. I don't know about you. I'm feeling 22 month subscribed, that is. I can't keep it going. Hi, Saberni. Hello, Venomous Goat. Hello, Chromavision. Thank you for the resub. Appreciate. Fuck being 22. 22 was okay. I feel like, as far as being 22 goes, I had a pretty decent 22. That's your take too. It was fine. I feel like mid-20s was better than early 20s. Early 20s were too close to being teenager. Yeah. But yeah, tonight should be, if all goes as planned, the SOMA finale. Waited until you heard me talk IRL. I was still on the opening screen when you sent it. It was a bit of a timing gamble. There you go. Yeah. Early 20s, you weren't on medication yet, and that will make a difference. Yeah. And I feel like that is not uncommon, that it's like, you either figured it out early enough to be on medication super young, or you don't figure it out until you're 30. That's not quite accurate, but you know, it's I feel like the early 20s are a tumultuous time for a lot of people as they move out of like the stability of living at home. If living at home was stable, that maybe is presumptuous, but yeah. And then you figure out, oh no, my mental health isn't good. Uh-oh. Anyway, hello. I'm once again back on a Wednesday. Next week should be Thursday again. Though before I had been like, I won't be streaming after this week for a while, or I'll be streaming at weird times or on weekends or what have you. But shoot's been pushed, so assuming that I'm not completely overwhelmed by prep next Thursday, I should be able to stream next Thursday. But what will I stream? Probably a one-shot. In fact, I'll maybe announce what it's going to be. I don't think it's something that a lot of people have heard of. It's just like a short little thing, so I'll maybe talk about that once we finish SOMA. But I guess it also gives me a little bit of wiggle room if I happen to take way too long on this final section of SOMA. Yeah, it gives me some wiggle room to finish it up next week. So yeah. But I don't know. I think we were looking at the amount of parts and being like, okay, it seems like I do about 4 parts per stream. And last time I did 5 parts maybe. And then I have 3 left, so should be doable within my usual stream time of like 4 hours. So yeah, that's the plan, is for us to finish SOMA. Recap? Should I recap what happened? What even happened? Oh my god. The general recap, I guess, for anyone who hasn't caught, who's jumping in for the first time, generally what happened is we kind of time traveled accidentally. We are playing as Simon, who started as a young man in our modern times. 2014, I think, is when he started. So I guess not quite as modern as it could be, but for the time of the game's release, pretty modern times. Simon was suffering from a traumatic brain injury from a car accident that was that it was the kind of thing that treatment for it was to like extend his life. There was nothing really curative for it, and so he signed up for a study to get his brain scanned with the idea of being able to better diagnose and figure out treatments and possibly save his life. That's unfortunately not how it went. When Simon went in for the brain scan, we as Simon came out of that brain scan in a completely different place. It seemed like we had somehow teleported into the future. And we discovered through exploration that we were in a future that was post-apocalyptic. We were underwater, and we were in a robot body, not our normal human body from 2014. Our 2014 body lived out what few months he had left and passed away about 100 years ago, and we are the result of the brain scan. We were his brain scan was kept as like a weird like AI base model, basically, and used for the basis of like developing AI in the future. And so we somehow ended up in a new body with the memories of Simon. And we were sort of enlisted by another, and thank God it all turned out for the best. It did not. Things only got more fucked up from there. So yeah, we were kind of enlisted by another human brain scanned into a robot body named Catherine. Catherine is not as displaced in time. Her displacement in time is maybe a couple years at most. She was the head of a project wherein they were scanning the brains of the survivors of the last remaining people, humans, who survived the apocalypse and were living underwater. She was scanning their brains in order to upload them into a virtual reality so that humanity could survive in a less hellscape setting virtually. And this virtual reality is called the ARK, and the idea was to kind of like shoot it off into space where it could last for like another 1,000 years, and the minds that were inside it could live out the rest of their days more comfortably than in reality. So that was the idea. Something seems to have gone awry. Catherine doesn't know what, because she was one of the earliest scans, so she doesn't know what happened after her brain scan. She is no longer in a robot body. Actually, she was not in a robot body for very long after we met her. She is in our Omni tool, which is our device that we plug into various places. We just kind of carry her around, and we can only talk to her when we've plugged her into a system that can power her. So as we travel along, we discovered that we weren't just a robot. We were, in fact, a cyborg that was made out of a corpse and the WoW, which the WoW is an AI that is like designed to keep things running, and it kind of does what it needs to do to keep things running. We have stumbled on various instances of that being pretty horrific, where it like keeps otherwise, and it does a fine job. I mean, it does a fine job following its main primary directive to its most horrifying conclusion, which is keeping otherwise dead humans on the cusp of what you can maybe generously refer to as living, and won't let them die, and it's pretty horrifying and and not great, but also like has been keeping some of the more rundown underwater sites running, and we've been using to like heal ourselves when we run into bad guys. But it also seems like those bad guys are also maybe a result of the WoW, because as we explored more, we discovered the WoW, when mixed with like particularly with like what was it called, the like gel, the structure gel, that's what it was called, seems to just like take things over and make them kind of go bananas and get violent and highly emotional. And eventually most of those things died, but it seems like perhaps they don't anymore. Anyway, so we run into various monsters that are varying degrees of being pure robot that have just lost it a bit, and human robot flesh hybrids that have also lost it a bit, and violently so. So, we are still trying to make our way to the Ark. In order to do so, we needed to get into a new body that would be able to withstand the pressure of going deep, deep, deep underwater. So we got into another scanning machine and were transferred into a new body, and then in what should have been obvious was going to happen, but still very much it was one of those, oh no, of course moments when it happened, but certainly got me in the moment, was that we have abandoned the version of ourself that we have been playing as so far, was still left in our old body. We'd copied over our consciousness to a new body, but the old body still has another consciousness, and we heard him freaking out, and so he was, sort of subdued, and then we chose to kill him because that seemed bad. That we're taking Catherine with us. We would have left him alone. He would have woken up very confused with both Catherine and the suit gone, and being alone with a very horrifying monster, and that would have been sad and bad. So yeah. In our new body and having all kinds of existential crises, we went deep, deep underwater and trudged through like an underwater tidal storm thing, and made our way to the next site that we need to get to. And I think it's this site, and then we need to get from there to the final site where the Ark is supposedly located. And then hopefully once we get to that Ark, the idea is to upload ourselves into the Ark and then send it off and everything will be happy. However, given how transferring bodies went last time, it seems like that's not possible. I don't think Catherine and Simon can go. I think new versions of them can go, but I think maybe why Catherine is not as sympathetic or upset as Simon is because she knows that neither of them can go, and A, doesn't want to think about it too much, and B, doesn't want Simon to think about it too much, or he'll figure out that they can't go. And that's my thoughts on that. Yeah, I mean, I guess it depends on how the transferring works. If they literally just plug the hard drives that have their memories on into the Ark, then maybe, but I don't know how Simon would do that. So I think Simon for sure cannot get on the Ark. He can only send a duplicate of himself onto the Ark. But that's not confirmed. That is me talking now based on what's happened so far. And based on, I think that is why there was this push for people to, because when back in Catherine's day, when humans were getting themselves uploaded, there was a unfortunate trend of people killing themselves at the moment that they were uploaded, because someone had kind of started a belief system where it was if you die as soon as you go in, then you will go in. Because I think people were struggling with the realization that there is no actual way for them as the human person to go on the Ark. They are destined to die in the terrible apocalypse land, and can't just jump into the technological virtual reality land, and trying to reconcile that was too much for some people, so they made up a way where they could make themselves believe they could go in. Yeah, and knowing that was people's reaction is another reason why Catherine probably doesn't want Simon to figure it out. And This is why transporters in Star Trek is constant murder, right? 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 Yeah. You know, it's upsetting to think about. I think it is easier to make an argument that they're still the same person when they come out the other side with transporters, because it's still using the same part. But I find the argument that, oh no, they've been taken apart, they're just being killed and a new version of them being made every time, is compelling enough that I wouldn't want to do it. No Star Trek is utopian, so the transporters work. Yeah, no, exactly. I'm saying if I was there, I would be compelled enough by the argument to be too scared to do it. But yes, you are right that it's space magic. It's fine. Their souls or whatever go with them. Like it is fine. But yeah, yeah. But with that, let's go. Let's do it. Let's do it. Everything's gonna be fine. Okay. Okay. Simon has found his way to Tau, where the Ark is supposed to be. He must find the Ark and take it to Phi, where it can be launched into space. Right, okay, so we are at the place where the Ark is supposed to be. It's just there's another site where we have to take it after that. I knew there were 2 sites left. Like, I was pretty sure our remaining 3 sections were going to be the site that we're on now, which is Site Tau, and then getting to the next site, and then the final site. Yeah. Oh, there we go. There's those textures. There's those textures. Okay. Let me know about, you know, volumes and stuff, because I did play around with things a bit because I'm... Already? No, this makes me feel good about my decision. At the end of last stream, I like took a couple steps towards this exit and was like, you know, maybe I should not take any more steps, because if I'm ending here, I don't want things to pop off accidentally. Everything is cool and fine. You know what? It's just the storm sounds, you know? Everything is actually a-okay. What's this? Are you sea goop? Robot goop or old blood? I want to say you're old blood given where you're coming from. Okay. Okay. It should be noted the new suit that we uploaded ourselves in also had a corpse in it.
Welcome to Tau. What's left of it.
Are you guys all right? What happened here?
We ran out of real food long ago. People have been getting sick.
Yeah.
Haven't heard from anyone in months.
No shit, they all think you're dead down here. Some failed evac story circulating at Omicron.
Oh, God.
Listen, son. We're on an important mission, and we need your help to operate the Omega space gun. When it's done, we can all head back up the plateau. But now we need to get moving.
Of course. Head on through to the habitat. We shut off the front section to preserve power.
All right. See you soon.
Well. Okay, suit status. Yeah. Okay, there is an active suit in Tau. Is it mine? Is it... I don't... was mine... No, mine had like a letter associated to it. It was like D or something. And maybe it's also number 3. Maybe that was just where it was stored. Because the other option is there's a suit wandering around with a monster in it. That looks like a person's name. I like the wow in the middle. Yep. Yep, and it seems to be that suit. Interesting. Num Num, the monster. Yeah, they've all been very, yeah. Yeah. Okay, here we are. That's where we came from. We're just in Omicron. That's where we climbed down. Okay. I think this is the map that we saw earlier when we were... Actually, we'll go back. Yeah, that's it. Okay. That is the same map we saw earlier when we came in. Anything on this side of the door? Aha! Suit 3. So... That's definitely... This suit definitely has a monster in it. That's monster goo. That's my theory. Can I open any of the others? It looks like not. Do they even have their suits in them? No. Well, that's fine. We saved already. The other possibility is we're gonna... Oh, is this gonna close on me? Uh-huh. Okay, I think way back there it did, so... Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, no. Oh, robot. God, what was I saying? Who knows? Oh, I was gonna say the other problem we might run into is if this place is falling apart, or if we do something to make the WoW not work as well. We may be in a situation where the station can't, or the site can't hold itself together, and the storm outside starts ripping it apart, and then we have to make a swift exit. Okay, so looks like open doors around here, and then we'll just have to find our way through, huh? Well, okay. Oh, no, I would like the lights on, actually. Actually, what I would like is lights. Okay. Wait, what else was over here? I just, like, poked through. Are these gonna lead to the same area? I guess I could have checked the map to really see if that's the case. What was that? God, I just am jumping at everything. I thought that pole in the distance was a creature. Certainly this place is creaky in a way that makes me think, yeah, okay, is this circling around? Ooh, ooh. Yeah, okay, yeah, I did go in a circle. Great, 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 great. Great. I don't think I came away from last session terribly injured, and I am tempted to... Just in case. Just in case there's a monster on the other side. The slow build-up makes me nervous. I knew it! I knew it! hello. Hello, 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 hello. Any way I can close that? Probably not. No, 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 no. No, 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 open, open, open. No! Can you get in? Oh, yeah, you sure can. Hi. Oh, oh, boy. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. Let me in, let me in, let me in! Let me in, let me in, let me in! How am I to explore with this thing? Okay, it sounds like you're maybe coming from that side. Oh, I think he's behind me. Okay, okay. Oh, this seems like it's gonna be slow is the thing. Ooh, what was in there? The way it like sporadically runs. God. No, no, no. I'm here. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Hi. No, don't notice me, don't notice me. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. Okay, okay, okay. Am I okay over here? God, I didn't explore over there at all. No, no, opposite. Don't notice me, Robot Senpai. Oh, no. My vision's doing more stuff, which concerns me. Okay, okay. Okay. Oh boy. Oh. Oh, right. Oh, because we have Buddy with us. I forgot we had Buddy with us. That's why I missed that part of the recap, is, there was a guy in a glass bubble because he was, like, infected with the structure gel and the WoW, and his name, was Ross. And he's like a weird ghost creature now, and he seems to have like, he kind of flickers in and out of existence, and it's unclear to me if he's like jumped into our robot brain and is also sharing our body, or if he's just kind of, you know, sci-fi magical and can blip in and out of existence. Okay. Oh. I mean, there's not really much reason to call anybody. Yep. We were at all these places. That's fun. Oh. Okay. Oh. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Those must be maybe above water. Okay. Yeah. A few calls. Salskovsky, or however we might say it, was called from Phi. So did Yoshida. No, called to Phi. Yoshida called to Phi. Okay. Well, I'm sure it's fine. Oh. Where do I want to be? Oh. Is that Ross? So, if that's our buddy Ross, we want to get a code for you to get you out, and do we also want... Oh, I was able to just unlock... Right, of course, he can just give me the code. I have Ross with me. I don't have to find the code. Okay, okay. Oh, right. No, wait, there was more things to look at, wasn't there? Yes. Okay. Access tunnels unstable. Good, great, good, glad, great. Okay, says it's fully operational. Well, I guess that's as good a news as we could have hoped for, assuming that that's all right and okay. Oh, where does that lead? The music says... Okay, I know. Okay, buddy. Let's be cool for a second. Can I go back and look at this? Is it coming for me right now? So is this where I am? Dispatch. Oh, hi. See, now I won't know if it's Ross or the approaching monster. Okay, so this will lead down to this little area. Oh, the space gun. Oh, the Phi and... Oh, okay, okay. So I want to explore these areas first. Okay. If I want to explore it all, which maybe I don't. Because maybe monsters hanging out with me. Yeah, dive room, okay. Infirmary was a whole thing. Oh, it's up. Okay, yeah, we will, maybe. Just let me do my little completionist exploration bit. Oh, no.
You're different.
Yes?
Nice suit. Used to have one just like it.
Soma, I barely know Ma. Hi.
Are you human?
Sarah Lindwall,
Hi.
payload technician at your service. A rare sight, am I right?
Yeah.
I'd say so. You're the first normal living human I've seen.
There's not many left down here.
Oh, heck yeah, food.
Most of them are up on the plateau.
You mean at Omicron?
Yeah,
Bad news.
There's no one alive at Omicron.
you've been there?
I've been all over. The power plant at Upsilon, the ruins of Lambda, the abandoned Delta, Theta.
You've been to Theta?
Yeah.
There's not a lot left of Pathos 2.
And, I'm the only living person you've met? You mean I'm the last living
It's like
human on
I've
the planet?
kind of met other living humans.
Sorry.
I killed some of them.
Who are you again?
Simon Jarrett.
Stationed out?
Nowhere. I used to work in a bookshop in Toronto.
You can leave it out.
Long story.
Chronovision.
Then what the hell are you doing here?
I'm trying to find the Ark.
Why would you? How do you know about that?
I've heard it's the last
Long
hope
story.
for mankind.
Damn right it is. Now what do you want with it?
Take it to the gun at Phi. Launch it into space.
That was the plan, all right. I've been guarding it ever since we brought it back to Tau. This couldn't bring myself to let go. To tell you the truth, I don't have the strength to argue. And I certainly don't have the time to wait for the next sentient thing shuffling through here.
Uh-huh.
Go ahead. Take it.
Thank you. Can I get you anything? Do anything for you?
You could kill me.
Thought she might ask that.
I'm glad you came by. Good to get this over with.
Okay, I am gonna talk to you a little bit more.
You serious about me killing you?
No, I'd love to hang around here until I dry up to the size
It's
of a
why I
raisin.
killed my old body.
Simon, this fucking sucks. I don't want to live like this.
Okay.
I still can't believe I'm the last one. It's crazy.
Yeah, that would be a real trip to realize
If
that you
I
are.
knew you'd come, I would have cleaned this place up a little bit.
You know what? That's all right. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Would you stay with me, please?
Yeah, of course.
It won't be long now. Just,
Yeah.
please, just stay. What a crazy thing this was. Life. At least I won't have to turn 30. Hooray!
Hey, now turning 30 isn't so bad.
Wish I could have died at home with my friends. Have you ever been to Greenland? It's very beautiful. Well, at least when you get out of the city. Nanook is busy, and yes, there's like 12 million people trying to get around, but it's a great place. Or rather, it was a great place before the comet ended it all. You know what? I prefer it this way. I liked Pathos. Liked my colleagues. Ian, Nick, Jasper, even Catherine.
Even Catherine.
People thought she was weird because she was quiet, but she was cool. Simon, you still there?
Yes.
I'm here, Sarah.
Don't let him die, okay? Send them out there. To the stars.
I'm gonna do my best. Is it gonna do a telltale? She seems pretty dead. The good news is I'm not letting them die. The bad news is it's because they're already dead. Well, there's the new versions of themselves, the new AI versions of themselves.
The black box is inactive. Probably found a way to switch it off.
That would explain why she still has a head. It's like, Josh, we're playing a sci-fi game. You gotta suspend some disbelief. If you're not accepting the premise, why are you here? Element Zero doesn't even make sense. Wow, you really struggle with these games, huh? I like that the icon is still the little picking up with your fingertips icon for this huge thing. I am going to. Okay, let's look around just a little bit. Oh, I can lie in bed. No, I could have maybe sat with her. Instead, I just kind of stood and stared at her like a weirdo. No, get out. There you go. I'm worried that I should have maybe come here later and that once I pick this up, it's shit's really gonna pop off, you know? Yeah, that's where we are. Okay. Yep. Yeah. Ooh. Photos. Look at all these people. Recent documents, corrupted data files, short files, please! I want to snoop! Okay. Partial data recovery successful, at least. Okay, emergency food by Nadine Masters. A thorough look at what common chemicals and compounds found at Pathos 2 could keep you alive in emergency situations. Last access by Sarah Linwell. Makes sense, she was the last human. Nutrition Through the Veins by Richard Holland. A manual on how to keep unconscious or comatose colleagues fed through intravenous dip. Last access by Sarah Linwell. Again, makes sense. Post-construction alterations by Astrid Cryer. Methods on how to make room for additional payload after the casing has been constructed and left Delta. Last accessed by Catherine Chen. Also makes sense. Okay. Wait, there was nothing else, right? Yeah, okay. Okay. What if I left to explore and came back for it? That seems silly. How am I gonna climb?
No way I can climb a ladder while carrying the Ark like this.
Yeah. How do I get out with it? Is there another way out? What am I missing? Is there also, why did they design it like this then? Okay. I'll put it back and explore more? No. Can I not put it down? Uh-oh. 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 Oh no, I can still only sit down. I was gonna try and put it on the bed. Where am I supposed to take it? Oh no, is this gonna be one of those sessions? Oh, oh, it's a lift. Okay. Okay. Yes, call it to infirmary. And then I want it in the dive room, probably? We want it in the dive room. Like, that's how we get out? Okay, it made all the way down there. If I'm wrong, hopefully there's a place to call it back up. Okay, any monsters? Okay, alright. Yeah. Let me just explore everything a little bit first, you know? Let's just see if there's anything fun to find. Now you do appreciate that they were just like, it enables FTL and also magic because fuck you. Yeah, yeah, I do. I mean, I feel like... Oh, there, I saw him. There's nothing here. Oh, no. Oh, buddy. You know, I gotta remember, we had this whole thing where I didn't know how to not kill people. I kept killing people on accident. Now I'm like, how do I kill people?
Hey, try not to think about it.
My whole life, I've been a good man. We messed up, Sarah.
There.
I should have launched. Taken the chance.
There's time. If Ashkin says we could try again, when things calm down.
They're not gonna calm down.
Gotta do it, you know. You got to.
Oh boy. Okay. That was Ross's room there. Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, none of this is great. Oh yeah, okay, no, this is Ross's room. Oh, look how nice and not full of corpses it is. Hold on, let me look at this room first. Okay.
Can't we do anything for him?
No, we're out of sedatives. If we had a gun, this would be the time to pull it out.
Did not expect it to end like this. Should have jumped the climber back to Omicron.
Without the Ark?
Forget about the Ark.
No, you don't get to say that. It's the only thing left of value, you know that.
Yeah.
Promise you won't leave it behind.
We'll all be dead one day. Then what?
We'll better keep it safe until then. Don't want the WoW to take it, swallow it whole.
I'm sorry, Catherine.
It's okay, Ian. Just let it out. Let it all out.
I was hoping to hear what the all out was. I was gonna be like, is there some Catherine tea? Okay. Hey buddy, it's your room. Are you gonna be weirded out that I'm gonna snoop through your stuff while you're like possibly in my brain, Ross? 21030913. I was hoping to see Omicron today. The evacuation ordered by the people at Theta was a gift, an excuse to leave Alpha and abandon the WoW. As the storm cleared, we were swarmed by monsters that the WoW had facilitated. We were ambushed and forced back towards Tau. Glasser, Kovsky, Coetzee, and I survived. Eau Claire is in the infirmary, but it doesn't look good. 21031119. Coetzee made a run for it to check observation for anything resembling food. Going outside is beyond dangerous. It's like going to buy cigarettes in a hurricane. She came back and she had some crumbs with her. We all knew it was empty. I think she just wanted a chance to die without carrying the responsibility of taking it herself. I mean, it only seems fair. 21031225. People from the plateau showed up. It was a group of engineers from Theta telling us that they wanted to use the Omega space gun to launch something called the ARK. It's an artificial world that carries brain scans made from people working at Pathos 2. The idea is silly but endearing. We all agreed to do a scan so we could take part in this afterlife. 21031226. Some of the engineers returned from Phi. Apparently, they postponed the ARK launch. They were all in a very foul mood and difficult to get any straight answers from, except for one very important thing. They all wished to remain at Tau to figure out this ARK business. No, to figure this ARK business out. But they had scheduled for the climber to pick them up tomorrow. Someone would need to catch that climber to alert Omicron to what was happening. Luckily, Glasser and I were able to take on this mission. I will finally get to warn Dahl and Sarang about the critical situation at Site Alpha. Well...
The pattern has stopped evolving. The WoW has managed to find balance. I convinced SSE Volcheck to turn off all external control systems, making the WoW our de facto caretaker. So far, it's exceeding expectations.
You would want to use this Omega space gun just because it's called that. Truly, it's a good name. It's a classic badass sci-fi name. Oh yeah, speaking of finishing my thought from earlier, is that I do like it when sci-fi is like, there's no way to do this with the knowledge of science we have now and probably never will be. So we're going to explain it with new discovered element or new discovered sci-fi thing. And that just does it. That's what it does. It makes it happen. Don't worry about it. Now you want to play the Omega Virus classic 80s board game. Ooh.
Since the comet crashed a few days ago, January 12th, the WoW has dropped to a low energy state. It hasn't abandoned its duties. It's keeping climate and life support going. But it's been simplifying the pattern, redefining its protocol. The WoW has started to grow physically. It's not just the core chamber. All around Pathos 2, structure gel is bursting through the pipes and bleeding through walls. I don't know what WoW could possibly stand to gain from this, but I assume it is intentional.
Yeah, see, he's ascribing intent to, whereas Catherine was like, it doesn't have intent, it just kind of does stuff. So who's right?
The heart of WoW has claimed such a large part of the core chamber that there can no longer be any question to its heightened awareness. Not only does its expansion suggest an unexpected understanding of space, but also its own physical manifestation within the world. The WoW is reaching out to every machine, every life form, to manipulate, to control. It's trying to help save its creators from all this, just like the protocol demands. But really, what is good enough? Where is the line drawn for what is human and what is not?
That's the whole question of this game, isn't it?
Would a group of machines thinking they're human be acceptable? We can't trust a machine to know, to understand what it means to be. We have to terminate the WoW project. It can be done. I just need to get some help from Omicron.
Well, that worked out great. Yeah, that's probably tracking WoW shit. Yeah. It's the butts! Hey Ross, what are the butts? And check on the other side of this one. Okay. Interesting. I wonder if I should be taking note of those timestamps. Okay, those are similar to what we've seen around. Omega Space Gun, there it is. So I wonder, so maybe the won't be on the way to, because we're supposed to go to Phi where the Omega Space Gun is, but probably Ross wants us to stop off at Alpha to fuck up the WoW core. Yeah, okay, I looked at that already. Okay. Alright. Thanks for being cool about me snooping through your stuff, Ross. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's where I came from. Right? I closed it behind me. Did I close it behind me? Dried squid. Okay, this is just what they have left. Oh, out of coffee. That's truly when you knew things were bad. Anything? This is just the call. Yeah. Yeah, there's nothing really to see in the middle of the room here. Okay, well, let's go down to the dive room. I'm sure nothing bad will happen down there. You know what? I might as well, I don't know that I need any healing, but I might as well touch the butt before I go. Yeah, I think we were okay. Oh, though that... Whoa. It looks like the lift, that's the lift if I wanted to bring it back up here. But hold on 1 second, everybody. I'm just going to, I realized I forgot to pin my photosensitivity warning. There we go. Glad to have done that now than before I die and the screen gets real flashy. Though unfortunate that I didn't remember before the screen got all glitchy. Nothing. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. That seems bad. No cargo detected. You shut up. You're no cargo detected. Well, I put you there. Do I have to do something? Attach, config. Hey, look, user Catherine Chung. That's, let's see. Okay. Okay, okay. Great. Okay, well, hopefully that was enough then. This is all very concerningly, you know, yeah, all good sounds, you know? Love the leaky pipes. I'm sure the pressure down here is fine. Okay. Sequence has halted. Can I do anything about this? Like, wait, I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do. What? Anything to... Oh, okay, I was about to say, I was like, is there anything I can throw at this to break it? But no, I can just do it with my hands because I'm a big, strong robot boy. What about you? My face appears to love that I've done this. Whoa! But the ARK is fine, right? Uh-huh, uh-huh. Yeah, everything's fine. Huh? Uh-huh. This feels a little bit like an escort mission now. Can I get... Oh, I can move it. Okay, I was gonna be like, can I jump over this? Ugh. Sounds are good and normal. Uh-huh. Just crouch. Oh, I really had to crouch. Oh, it took off. It got so much faster. And probably a good thing, too. I'm sure my heartbeat and all the shaky screen is nothing to worry about. Oh my god. Do I have to move all of this? Oh no. Hi.
What the hell is wrong with this place?
It's nothing to worry about. Just the warden flexing his muscles.
The warden? You mean WoW?
Well, down here he has many names. Warden, the Alpha.
Oh.
Like in
I mean, I guess
Sight
it's
Alpha?
Chorus Alpha.
I thought that was made up.
Made up. Then someone should really fire Johan Ross.
Don't listen to him,
no
Ross.
reason to walk these tunnels no more.
This section is gonna collapse.
You should try spending some time in the abyss, sweetheart. You know when shit's for real.
Catherine, move up. Come with me. Oh, okay.
Hey, wait for me.
Careful with the Ark.
Take it easy. It's not going to. Oh, for a moment I thought it was going to collapse.
Classic. Okay, Can I get over this? No? Am I going about this the wrong way, or can I just jump over it? Okay, I do have my flashlight on. There's not like an obvious way to jump over it, huh? Okay. Am I supposed to try and get over it, or do I need to go back and find another way to, and just like hope the Ark will get there and I gotta follow it? This feels very like it's blocked. I'll try one more time, but maybe I have to head back. I don't know how I'd get back in, because I really fucked things up to get out. Yeah, I don't think I'm getting over this, especially because I'm not seeing anything beyond it. Okay, well, I'm gonna head back and see what that does. Okay, yeah, I'll try. You know, that does make me feel like I was supposed to go back, the fact that he did that. Okay. Oh god, I need to crawl so low. We didn't see enough of that one monster yet, so I'm gonna go back and the monster is gonna be there. Okay, now. Yeah, I can't. Can I get back in? Maybe I can't. Okay, we're getting close to me needing help. Because I'm not sure how to go about. Let's look around. Anything? Because yeah, we broke all the water tubes, so I don't know how they would equalize the pressure for me to get back in, which was my thought. But I don't know how I get past that area either. So maybe I wasn't going the right direction. Maybe turning around made Ross go, hey, why are you turning around? Is there another... Oh, maybe there's... You know, maybe I shouldn't just run. Maybe there's another... like a way out of the tunnel. go back to the, yeah, okay, the smushed body. That was eventually where I'd end up. I was like, did I miss, like, because I ran all the way back, is there an area where I missed, like, a hole in the tunnel? But the body is maybe where the hole is. Oh! It's in here. Oh. Wait, so was this where I was supposed to go? Or should I have explored more by the body before I potentially move on? Oh no. It's creepy. It's creepy here. Interesting. Oh, right or left? Oh, I do remember there being those really creepy spiders in tunnels like this, so we haven't seen any yet, but you know, if you don't like spiders, just be ready. Now was that, did we just loop around here? That's, okay, great news, okay. In this corner? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay. Oh, shit. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, boy. I wonder, now that I'm at Site Alpha, if now is a good time for me to take a pee break. Actually, let me back out of it for a second, just in case. Yeah, we'll just stay here for a second. And I'll take a short break. We're just gonna go here real quick. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I'll be right back. I lied about just going pee. I had a few bites of food too. So sorry, I'm back now. All right, Site Alpha, here we go. Here we go. I am a liar, you know, and here unsubbed. Well, I thought you'd be proud of me, you know, because usually I can't lie. Oh, it really had a moment there. All right. Whew. Good point, resubbed. Thank goodness. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, you know, it does make sense that everything is bad and underwater here. Oh, yeah. I wonder, will we find bodies here, or did everybody come back from here? Did people, I'm trying to remember how many people died here. They don't even think it's real. Man, I feel like we're not going to see Catherine at all through this, and we won't see her till we get to Phi, and it'll be like... It'll be like, Heather, you won't believe the shit I just went through. Yeah, nothing's gonna be working except the WoW, right? The WoW will be the only thing. Good thing I'm such a strong robot now that I can open these doors. Or are they buoyant? Is the water helping me? Checking all my corners, you know? Oh. Anything fun over here, you know? No, but I know that now. My curiosity is satiated. Uh-oh, I'm stuck. Uh-oh, uh-oh. I've been punished for my exploration. There we go. Okay. I'm worried about, I'm like, what monster could I meet here? Though I guess the monster from, this was not that far from Tau, so I guess the monster from Tau could follow us here too. Okay, I hear something. I hear someone or something. It's interesting that this whole site was created and a bunch of people thought it was a myth. Why? Just because shit got so weird here? Oh, okay.
Just tell me what you want.
I need you to stop the WoW.
Well, I'm gonna try.
What? How?
The enslaved protein sloshing around your suit is the noose from which the WoW will hang itself.
What are you talking about?
As soon as I came to in Omicron, I tried to tell them to make the toxin that would make the WoW wither, but they didn't understand. They put it inside a cabinet. It was so infuriating. They needed to take it to Alpha, the fountainhead of the misery we created. And then the girl, she figured it out. She was going to take care of it, but the WoW shrieked.
Girl, what girl?
They all died. You took the gel from the cabinet and made yourself into a venomous snake.
You're saying this toxin inside of me can kill the WoW altogether?
You are the snake, Simon. Now strike at the heart.
Okay. Listen, as long as I can still do my ARK mission, I'm fine to get rid of the WoW. Though, the main reason I want to get rid of the WoW is to, A, so that all those people it's keeping alive, it'll stop doing that, and B, so that it doesn't interfere with the ARK. Because there's not really anybody left alive to save from the WoW anymore, but... Okay, core isolation laboratory. This seems like the spot. People don't believe in real things all the time. COVID, vaccines, shape of the earth, Bigfoot killing JFK, etc. Sure, yes. Well, interesting third thing there. Private property, access restricted to Carthage employees. Yeah, it just seems like a station that a bunch of people worked at and they were all in contact with each other. It feels weird for them to not believe in a whole station. But you know what? They were in the post-apocalypse. Things were fucky. I guess I shouldn't judge. Uh-huh. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, hi, buddy.
The heart. It controls all the structure gel on Pathos 2.
Now...
All you need to do is poison the imprint, and the heart will unwillingly spread it across Pathos 2, killing it. Feed it, Simon.
Touch the butt?
Push your arm into the heart.
Okay. Is there any reason I shouldn't do this?
Do it.
Because, like, it seems like I can just keep going. But I feel like I want to do it. The only downside I'm seeing so far.
Can't let the WoW continue producing its filth. Kill it.
Take it easy.
Chill out, man! Because the only reason I see to not do it is because it will get rid of my healing. But, and I guess there is a slight chance I'll die. There's definitely WoW in me, but I'm not connected to it.
Force your arm inside it.
I guess if I,
okay?
I guess if I get a game over, then I get a game over. Ooh. It looked like an eye for a second. That's like a butt. But it seems deeply unpleasant for me. Ow. Ooh, I still have blood. Oh no, my hand! I don't have a hand anymore. Hey.
Please. I did what you wanted.
Oh, is this gonna be a special game over?
But you can't leave.
Oh no.
The only way to make sure the WoW stays dead is to destroy the only one who's immune to the new pattern.
Uh-oh.
Don't worry. I'll make it quick.
No, don't do that. Oh! There's always a bigger fish. There's always a bigger fish. Oh boy. Well, R.I.P. Ross, you were a real one. Oh, I should go though. Let me through, let me through. Let me through. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, oh no. Why is that tunnel so perfectly sized for a space worm? Oh, can I heal myself still? Right, because it won't be all dead yet. And I'm immune to the toxin. Oh, except in the time it... Turns out in the time it took me to do that, I got et. An ambulance, but not for me. That's a great video. Am I supposed to be doing something with this? I am pressing all kinds of buttons just in case I'm supposed to be doing something, but I seem to be caught in a loop. Am I in a loop, or am I not, or am I missing something I'm supposed to be doing? I'm pressing all the buttons! Oh yeah, there's not really a load if I'm stuck. But you also think if I wasn't doing the thing I was supposed to do, that I would just die. Hi, Wartalk. I appear to be dying, but I'm not dying. Well, here's the thing, is either I'm not figuring out what I'm supposed to be doing, or I'm glitched and stuck in a loop. And I don't... This is not right? Okay, great news. But now, I don't want to save and exit if I'm in the middle of a glitch. What if it corrupts the save file? I guess I'll try it, but maybe I should hard exit? I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I hard exit or should I save and exit? I don't know how far back I'll go, but things weren't... I feel like the last save was before I had to do anything complicated, so... Or after I had to do anything complicated. Opposite of what I said. Sorry, you're being viciously attacked by kittens. I believe you. I believe you. You, for one, do not mind going back selfishly. That's fair. Man, shit really happened. So your responses are delayed. Very fair. Very fair. Okay, hold on. You know what? I'm going to hard quit. Because I don't want to risk saving during a glitch, and yeah. And so what we're just gonna hope for is that the game will have not been too far, that won't be too far back. Maybe just far enough back for more talk to get a little recap about the big plot thing that just literally happened. Yeah, the Ark is on its way to fire on an automated tram. Simon just needs to make sure he gets there as well. Okay, so I might be all the way back in the tunnel, which is a little unfortunate, but I won't... there was nothing really to find in, Oh, okay, no, this is fine. Okay, so we've come back just after, just after Ross got eaten. Ross has been eaten by a fish. We poisoned the WoW. We poisoned the WoW. This is fine. No, don't make me look back at it. No, I want to just keep running. The big worm fish monster thing, got us. Okay, God, do I dare try again? This was what seemed to have caused it last time. You know what? Fuck it. We're just gonna keep running. We're just gonna keep running. We're not gonna try and heal ourselves. Hopefully there will be another chance. And if there's not, then that's just life, baby. But yeah, so Ross, who was the weird ghost guy. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Is he gonna die because I poisoned him? Okay, that sounds like that's what was supposed to have happened. Did we taste bad? Oh no. Oh, be big. Okay, maybe I do have a chance to heal myself then, or I just need to go through the dark. So. Hi, buddy. Hey, chum. Bad fish. Bad fish indeed. Where am I supposed... Oh, hi. Do you not care about me anymore? Because that would be great news. Oh, the music sounds like he cares about me still. Yeah. Okay, so he still cares about me. I gotta heal. There's no way I can get away from him this way. Also, where am I going? Also, this way? This way. I just need to get in the building. I just need to get in the building. No, don't eat me again. What if I'm slow? Ooh, a butt? Now don't eat me in the middle of getting the butt, because that's what glitched us last time. No. 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 Yeah, okay. Yeah, we'll keep going that way. We're gonna be so sneaky. This time, we're gonna be so sneaky. You don't even know I'm here, do you, big fishy? No, you don't. No, you don't. It's fine. This is fine. Is this even where I'm trying to go? The butt is poisoned, but I am immune to the poison, so I'm just trying to take advantage of as many butts as I can before all the butts are dead. So that's why Ross helped us get to the WoW so that we could poison the WoW and kill all of it all, which was great, but then he was like, hey, sorry, Simon, I have to kill you too, because you're the only thing immune to, you've got WoW inside you that's immune to it, and I don't want the WoW to figure that out and become immune. Yeah, so he was gonna kill us, but then the fish came and ate him. Classic, bigger fish. I do wonder if I could have chosen... Well, saying it out loud was smart, Ross. I mean, we were in a rough patch, because the other thing I've not told you is that we, in the process of poisoning the WoW ate our hand, so we only have one hand now. And we were, we were a little incapacitated by that, and so then Ross was gonna kill us, and he promised he would make it quick, but then the fish made it quick. Ooh, we've done it. We've reached the Omega space gun.
This has to be fine, right?
Yeah.
Hope the Ark made it here in one piece.
Yeah, we just sent the Ark on its own, so hopefully everything is fine. Hopefully it's all fine. We did find the Ark. We also found the last, like, living human person who was still a human person. Didn't seem to have any, or at least minimal, cybernetics. The WoW Vader does. It sure did. It sure did. And it's kind of my father. I'm made up of WoW. Ugh. No, I can't open that. Sarasaria is locked. Okay. But yeah, I am curious if I could have, because the door was unlocked. I could have maybe tried not poisoning the WoW. And then I wonder if it just would have been like a similar thing where Ross was mad and gonna kill us and then got eaten by a fish. As many butts as I can. Yeah, you know, I kind of knew as I was saying it that out of context that was a real sentence. Thanks for the clips, Bernie. Okay. Is everything locked? Okay, I can plug Catherine in and tell her that I don't have a hand anymore. How does that feel? Yeah, so everything is locked, it looks like. There's just like a few little things I want.
What the hell happened to your arm?
It's complicated. I just need to know one thing.
Ew.
Both my arms in the Ark, right?
Yes, of course. Are you okay though? Can you do stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got an extra.
Did you find the Ark?
I did, but I kind of lost it on my way here on an automated tram thing headed to Phi. So it should be around somewhere.
That's great. Let's go get it.
Okay. Oh.
Alright, Phi is up and running.
Wee. Should I pick you up, or? I guess I don't need to. If this is our last spot, she in theory will be able to follow me around.
Did you find out what happened to the Ark team?
Not really. For some reason they didn't go through with the launch, so they took the Ark back to Tau.
I hope everything's okay with the space gun.
Yeah, I doubt I'll be able to repair one of those.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Oh, what's over in storage? Is that where the Ark is, perhaps? There was just a delivery to storage? Cool. And this will be up there, so I think we gotta go get the Ark first, though. Wherever it may be. Oops, that's not the back I wanted to press.
A satellite is loaded into a shell.
Uh-huh.
The shell is accelerated by electromagnets along the power. Enough momentum to escape Earth's gravity is gained before regression.
Buddy.
The satellite will shed the shell and unfold. Onboard thrusters settle the satellite into an orbit.
Okay. That it? Is that the whole... That seems to be the whole thing? Okay. Yes. Okay. So that is cargo. Okay. I was correct in my assumption about the blinking red light. Okay. Staff activity. Incoming. So this was my guess that like we would see Catherine here, but because we didn't find her at Tau where she kind of assumed. But Sarah Lindwall was part of the team that went back to Tau. That's who that was the last living person we found, and we talked to her, and then she asked us to end her life support. So we did. Yeah. Yes, okay, so that's so 2 people didn't go back. Launching the Ark, but didn't happen. Interesting.
This feels like the longest day of my life.
Yeah.
Has it just been one day?
I have no idea. Our time together is a confusing patchwork of moments to me.
Yeah.
What time is it then? What day?
It's May 11th, 2104, 3:30 a.m., but I don't remember when we started.
It has been one day. It's kind of been 100 years for us because we started in 2014. I guess only 90 years.
You know,
she said 2104?
I woke up in my bed today. It just happens to have happened 100 years ago.
Sounds like a riddle.
It does. I woke up in my bed today, 100 years ago. Who am I? Who am I?
No. Oh, Simon. Okay. Oh gosh, where do I want to go first? Launch dome? No. I want to go to the loading dock first.
It's crazy to think where I am.
What a mindfucking
Not only
deed.
is this the future, it's in the middle of the sea. I know nothing of this time or what the world looks like.
Not much to brag about now. Before the comet, I guess it was okay.
Yeah. Better not oversell it. Might change my mind about the Ark.
You seriously not gonna tell me what happened to your arm?
See, she's changing the subject. We can't get on the Ark.
What? How? Why?
Stop it from torturing the memory of humanity.
Okay, let's just get back to work.
What will you do when you get into the Ark? What's the first thing?
Make sure the Ark is safe, stabilize flight path, activate solar panels.
What's the first human thing you're gonna do?
Oh. Watch the clouds roll by? Does that count?
I'd say so.
I don't know if that was the right thing to do. Well, I can put it back if it wasn't. Is there... Oh, there's another butt. I think we're doing okay, though. Then, okay. Use this to open doors and stuff. Yay, buddy!
Found the Ark.
Good job, Simon. Now we just need to find the assembly space so we can stuff the Ark into a shell.
Okay. I want to see if there's something in here first. Oh. Fine, be that way. Wow. Okay. Where do I take you now? We in assembly something or other. Okay, that's where I took the battery from. That's where I came from. What's this? Oh. I should have explored more before I got the ARK. Oh. Okay, okay. Oh, I'm gonna need a battery. Okay, I'm gonna have to go get that battery. Okay. Let's explore a little bit before I get the battery. Because I bet you shit will start to pop off. Every time we do something, you know, I feel like shit starts to pop off. Okay. That's where the battery is. Okay, that's where I got the battery from. And that's where I came from. Okay, so I think that's actually all the exploring I needed to do. Great work. Ow, hey. Get out of my way. Okay, okay. Oh, it would have been out the door. Right. Right. Okay. And... Oh, it's another dead person.
Are you suggesting we keep it down here? Doesn't that defeat the whole purpose? Eternity among the stars, remember?
The people inside the Ark won't know the difference. We can just keep it down here, and we don't have to risk the Ark being shot through 5,000 meters of broken barrel, and then push through another 100,000 meters of a dust-filled atmosphere.
Will the casing stand all that pressure?
Oh, the odds aren't great.
Catherine, say something.
I don't care what you think. I'm launching it.
No need to be like that. Let's just hang on to it for a while and think about it. We can launch it later.
No, that wasn't the deal. We made it to save them. To launch it. Out there, it's hope. Down here, it's a fucking terrarium waiting to die with the rest of us.
Come on, Catherine. It's not asking much. Let's just think about it before we risk the only hope humanity has to survive this hell.
No, we launch it today. This is my project, my Ark.
It's bigger than that. Don't you get it? It's not for you to decide. We're talking about the fate of mankind.
Get away from the Ark! I'm taking it.
No, you're not.
I'm not gonna let you ruin this.
Stop it!
Guys, calm down.
Get away from me! No!
What the fuck did you do?
It was an accident.
Catherine, talk to me. Catherine.
Oh, God. Catherine.
Did you say something?
It's you. You had an accident.
What do you... Oh. You mean Catherine. Don't worry, it's better this way.
Payload detected. Yeah. Yeah. Try poking her, see if she wakes up. I don't think she's gonna... I don't think she's gonna wake up.
How did she die?
You got into a fight with your colleagues. They didn't want to risk launching the Ark. Thought it might not make it through the atmosphere.
They killed me?
I'm sure it was an accident. They were just trying to stop you from launching.
We gonna talk about this? Yeah. Yeah. She did eventually decide to talk about it.
How did they kill me?
Catherine.
I know I'm not an easy person to like.
Is that it?
I'm really not that familiar with guns of any size.
I should have waited. Why did it interrupted
All
her?
systems say go.
I wanted to hear her thoughts.
We'll head out to the gun.
She started talking again too late. I should have just stood here for a while. No, say it again.
Did you have friends in Toronto, Simon? Real friends?
There was some. Jesse, Sean, Kevin.
I always wanted a friend. Like a real one. Someone you'd never hold back with.
I'll be your friend.
Oh, pity friendship? Now I feel even worse.
No, not pity friendship. We've really been through it, and I might not 100% trust you, but like...
Do you think the Ark will make it through the atmosphere and into space?
It almost doesn't matter anymore. We just need to try. If we burn, we burn. If we're lucky, we just gave humanity a new chance, a whole new era. With the Ark on Earth, maybe we have a few decades of power to keep it running. In space, we have thousands of years.
Still, one hell of a gamble, though.
This was never about certainty. It's about hope.
You don't trust your real friends either. For instance, you've never seen Catherine in person. You can't know. It's true. It's true. Okay. Yeah, I guess I'll just climb back up. No, that's not. I got turned around. That's not where I need to go. I need to go this way. You know, the one upside of not having my buddy Ross with me anymore is, at least when things glitch out, I'll know it's because there's monsters coming and not just because my buddy Ross is trying to talk to me. Hey, Catherine, how are you doing?
And we just need to get the shell into the gun and then, kaboom.
Aren't you forgetting something? How are you gonna get us on board the Ark? Do we need to make another scan?
Oh, don't you worry. You don't operate something like the Omega space gun with your bare hands.
Oh.
You mean, it's a pilot seat? Like back at Omicron?
Yes, and we can use it to transfer you to the Ark while operating the gun. 2 birds and all that. Now, take the Omni tool and plug it in next to the seat.
Except we all know what happened on Omicron. Which, to be clear, I still think it's worth doing, but I think this poor Simon isn't realizing that it means that he's gonna stay here and it's gonna be the next Simon that goes on. Oh, I need to pick up Catherine. Whee! This game is gonna wreck you, isn't it? I mean, it already fucked me up pretty good last week, so I feel like yes. I feel like yes. I do wonder if we'll be capable of just like, because we have Catherine on a stick, if she'll be able to get into the Ark properly, but I feel like no. But what if yes, and then she just leaves us alone? Oh no. Wow. Space gun. Whoa. Whoa. Why did they make the space guns so far underwater? Where, like, pressure would be safe? Is it just because they needed it to be completely underwater to protect it from the comet, and it needed, and that is the amount of room it needed to, like, build up what's the word I'm looking for? The momentum to get through the atmosphere? Okay. Assume, yeah.
I'll never get used to that.
Guess you won't have to. Not after this is over.
Right. Have a seat.
Okay, here we go.
Comfortable?
As good as it's gonna get.
Okay, I'll activate the seat. You should be able to use the machines to load the bullet you assembled.
Whee!
do you operate this thing?
Don't know, I never tried this one. But pilot seats are notoriously easy to use, so it shouldn't be a problem.
Notoriously easy to use. Whoa! But do recall that I am from the past, so maybe what... Oh. Oh. Eh? Oh. Oh, okay, it did turn it. I was like, do I turn it or does it just happen? Okay, all right.
There we go.
That was pretty easy to use.
Okay, ready when you are. Just hit the button and we're off.
But we need to transfer our minds to the Ark.
We also need to make sure it launches at all, so I tied them to a single switch. Just push the button and we're off.
We're not going with it, Simon. Simon, we're not going with it.
Here we go. No turning back.
Thank you, Simon.
She's gonna leave us behind.
It's an amazing thing you did. And I want you to know I appreciate it.
Yeah, I feel like, I don't know.
Time, 20 seconds.
What's the matter with the upload?
Just give it a second.
Thought you guys would have better bandwidth in the future.
She's gonna leave us behind.
10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6.
You gotta be kidding me!
5, 4, 3,
Come on, load!
2.
You just had to yell at it. Oh, buddy. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm still here. I'm still here. Catherine? Catherine?
I'm here.
Okay. She's still
What went
here.
wrong?
Well, at least.
Nothing. They're out there, among the stars.
Yeah.
We're here.
No. We were getting on the Ark. I saw it. It finished loading just before it launched.
Simon, buddy.
Yeah, I saw.
Then why are we still here?
Simon.
Simon, I can't keep telling you how it works.
Yeah.
Now listen. You know why we're here. You were copied onto the Ark. You just didn't carry over. You lost the coin toss. We both did. Just like Simon at Omicron, just like the man who died in Toronto 100 years ago.
No. This is bullshit. We came all this way. We launched the Ark.
I know it sucks, but our copies are up there. Catherine and Simon are both safe on the Ark. Be happy for them.
Are you crazy?
And that Simon might have forgotten about us.
Fuckers living at large on a spaceship. They're not us. They're not us.
I'm sorry you feel that way, Simon. I'm proud of what we did.
They are us.
Make
We're
sure
just
that
not them,
something of the
if that makes
hundreds of
sense.
Thousands of years of human history survive. That something lives on.
No. Fuck this. Fuck this. Fuck you. Fuck you, Catherine. You lied, and I believed in you. I trusted you.
She didn't lie. She just avoided the comment.
You idiot! I didn't lie. I can't be responsible for your goddamn ignorance. You
Fuck! Catherine? Please don't leave me alone. Catherine? Catherine?
Oh, no! What a way to leave it off. I think the best I was hoping for, given what we knew about how the transfers work, the best I was hoping for was like a, you know, coming to terms with it with Catherine and then them just kind of like hanging out with each other until they were both ready to die. You know? So sad that he lost Catherine before that could happen. Maybe if he goes and retrieves the Omni tool, she's fine. She just blew out the computer screen. We're just gonna imagine that's what happened so that So that is, doesn't have to go that way. It is fucked up. It's fucked up. Maybe we'll just go meet that fish again. Let's just go meet that fish again, you know? I think that's the good thing about knowing that the fish is there is we can just go back to the fish and let that happen. Yeah, no, for sure the rest of the game has really given us reason to think that I'm probably right instead of the worst thing. I mean, you're not wrong. However, I always like the idea of a bittersweet ending. So, like, this is still a bittersweet ending in that we did it, we accomplished our mission, we got the Ark out, and all those people are gonna live out their lives and it's gonna be okay for them, and there is a Simon and Catherine out there and all that stuff, but it was the sad ending for us in that we're gonna die sad and alone, as opposed to, I think there was a version that had slightly more sweet than bitter where Catherine is still around just long enough for, you know, just like give them a couple hours to really process and then move on, you know? But yeah. Yep. Yeah, so we played 3 different Simons, but we never got to play Ark Simon. So sad. These devs are mean, so smart and mean. Wow. More than one day. Yeah. You're supposed to sleep now? Yeah! Don't you feel ready to sleep? Don't you feel just like soothed and relaxed? Aren't you only thinking about happy things? Oh. Oh. What?
Whoa.
Am I in the Ark? We do get to play Ark Simon. Oh, you said keep my headphones on. I was ready for it to be done. Oh no, what if the Ark is terrible? No, what if they're like, no, we don't want even a little bit of sweet. The Ark has to be the worst. Oh, are there at least other people here? Pretty. It's pretty here at least. Whoa, that's a bright sky. Yeah. I mean, I am, at this point I am waiting for that venomous goat. I hope it's robot heaven and not robot, like, purgatory or something. Hello. Calibration survey version 0.3. Welcome. If you are reading this, you have successfully entered the Ark. This survey is designed to give developers a better understanding of your subjective experience and how to improve your well-being. Please continue with the survey. Sure. We did this survey once before, didn't we? I don't know. I feel normal, probably. You know what? Compared to what we've been feeling so far, probably normal. What's my mental condition? Where is the feeling for I just went through like several hugely traumatic events and have a bit of an existential crisis? I guess that's maybe I feel disconnected. That's normal. Oh. Sure, my senses are normal. I think it's pleasant compared to everything we've been experiencing. And also I feel like we've had a I think it's fine. How do I perceive my new existence? Direct continuation of previous life? No, new chapter. I think it's somewhere between these two. It is a continuation of the previous life. It's just the previous life didn't get to continue it, you know? Though I don't know that Simon has figured that out. Sure. Yes, this has as much meaning as my previous life. No? You're welcome. Anytime. I was tempted to say maybe let me think about it in case I'm here alone, but you know... It's a reasonably nice place to be alone in, you know? I think the novelty of it will wear off eventually, but... What a lovely trail. Let me see the cities of the future.
Catherine?
Catherine? Is at least Catherine here with me?
Catherine!
Hey!
I can't believe we actually made it.
We sure did this, Simon!
We did.
I'm so relieved.
It's okay, Simon. Everything's all right now.
Did we make it to where? Okay, it's like we had to pull back enough to reveal that we're in space. Beautiful. Yeah, Catherine, do not tell him about other stuff. That's it, right? I'm like, we're just let this Simon not figure. I don't know how this has happened to him once already. He should have figured it out. I could get being in denial about it. But we did it. We made it. I was waiting for the reveal to be like, we're still in the tube. We're still on our way shooting out and it's going to collapse and destroy the Ark and everything would have been for nothing. But they did at least show us... Wait, I'm not going to say... Let's let it finish first, because maybe it blows up in the That's true, he does have brain damage. You are correct. That is literally the first thing we learned about Simon, is that he has brain damage, so... Yeah. And then he gets sucked into the moon's gravity well. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Yeah, Meteor could come right now knowing these devs. Exactly. That's what destroyed the Earth already. You know? And so maybe there was a second, like it broke into 2 pieces. This is the second one. It comes, it explodes us. Pretty. They specifically said comet, which is an interesting choice. It is true that they only ever seemed to say comet. That is true. Meteor would make more sense. The end. They're not us is the name of the or the description of the achievement. Wow, look, the picture of Catherine is together now. Instead of in pieces. Whoa. We did it. We did it. We saved humanity. Poor previous Simon. Huge sigh. I am glad that they ended with the sweet part of the bittersweet, so that we didn't just end with like the downer. Though they obviously like they had to do like the pre-credits. Thanks for streaming that. You think? Yes. Yes. Yeah. Fair to have some trepidation in that gratitude. Yeah, anyways, this game fucked you up. It fucked me up too. I am glad at the very least that I did cotton on to the fact that I'm glad we did it together. I'm glad we did it together too. Oh, otherwise it would have just been me in my room alone, and then I would have walked out of my room to Chromavision and Rosale play looking all like shell-shocked, and they would be like, what the fuck? And I would be like, I don't know, video games, man. Yeah, so, yeah, yeah. I'm glad that I figured out how it was gonna end. Oh, hi, Peso, I'm going to assume, based on who likes walking on the keyboards the most. But I guess it could be any of them. Yeah. So I was prepared this time and could still at least appreciate the sweet ending without being, oh, it's Dollar this time. Hi, Dollar. So that I could at least appreciate the sweet ending without being still reeling from the bitter part of the bittersweet ending. But still upsetting scene. I'm upset that that Catherine isn't gonna hang with him, and that things didn't to you too, kitten. I don't know why I just made that was my attempt to make like electric sounds to be the rest of it. Yeah. Yeah, I think because I figured out nothing has fucked me up more than the reveal of the two Simons in Omicron. Because that was just such a moment of like, it's the kind of thing where if I had been thinking about it a lot, I would have known was the logical next thing, because we already did it technically once with, you know, discovering that the voice recordings of our human body, and I think it was because initially when we're getting the suit, there was like a part of me that was like, yeah, and then we're going to like copy paste or cut paste ourselves over, or put our brain into their brain or something, you know, like that it would be a direct transfer rather than just like a straight copy over. And there's an argument to be made that the cut and paste would have been not any better, because it would have been essentially the same as the people who killed themselves before, or killed themselves as they were uploaded to the Ark. But like, yeah, but then, you know, we were chased by monsters and there was a lot going on, and then like I didn't clue in to the fact that we'd be doing it through the chair until embarrassingly late, because I did see the chair pretty early. And then when we did it through the chair, and so obviously it would have been exactly the same as our human body, which we knew continued on. And then, yeah, so we did it with the chair. And so, yeah, I feel like nothing fucked me up quite like that moment of hearing Simon's voice in the distance being like, what went wrong? Why didn't it work? And being like, oh, but it did work. Oh, no. Maybe I should have left that Simon alive, and then this Simon could have gone back for that Simon. No, that Simon's probably dead. That monster was like right behind us, and he didn't have Catherine to help him out with locking doors and stuff. So probably he wouldn't have made it long anyway, even if we hadn't killed him, especially because he would have wandered around like looking for Catherine, confused about what happened. Yeah. My only thing is, you could have the two Simons hanging out together being like, well, yeah, no, this sucks, yeah. But, you know, maybe then they would have come to terms with their nice Simon being in the Ark. Man, I do feel like Ark Simon is gonna... You know, maybe you won't. It was like, I feel like Catherine would have to feel compelled to tell him at some point for him to realize, or maybe enough time would pass, or he'd talk to other people who had like all their kinds of feelings about being left behind, and then somebody else maybe would reveal it to him, assuming that there's more people in the actual city. But yeah. Yeah. Cool game. Cool game. I quite enjoyed it. I mean, it was like, is enjoyed the wrong? No, enjoyed is not the wrong word, because it was a cool, fun game. When Simon annoys Catherine, now she's gonna snap. She's like, I know how to actually like fuck you up so bad with your just the power of my words right now. Yeah. Yeah. Oh man, you know what? She's gonna have a bit of a trip with she runs into the people who killed her killed human her. It was beautiful graphics and sound and great suspense. Yeah. Oh, the sound, as someone who like had it right in my headphones in my ear, the sound design in this game was I feel like a lot of the tension was created very well through just the sound design and the way things just got more tense in my ears as like I was in more danger and stuff. Hey, so we gotta talk about you killing me. Yeah, it's gonna be an awkward conversation. I mean, it turns out it was maybe for the best. She didn't end up as like a flesh creature that was living in limbo, sustained only by the WoW. But like, they didn't know that when they accidentally killed her. I guess it was just the one guy who killed her. Did I get a chance to tell her which guy? I don't know. Yeah. Cool creature designs too. Like they were fun, because I feel like the most like the most boring of the creature designs, and I say the most boring, but it wasn't boring at all, was Great point, Ray. They didn't let her become cool. She did become cool through her brain scan. Also, concerning that that's what you took away from all the bodies we found, is that they're cool now. What was I saying? The most boring of the creature designs wasn't boring at all, because it was the last one. That was the one that like was just the suit that we were currently in, but just in monster form, because it looked pretty similar to the suit that we were in, but where they like got it to it moved really creepily. Like all of them great like animation stuff too, because it was all of them moved in some creepy ways and had like different mannerisms, I guess you might call them. Like they all had different ways of moving and stuff too, like not just they had different sound designs, they had different movement, and they had different obviously physical designs, but yeah, the suit one like doing its weird just like jerky running around was very very creepy. Yeah, and I did not spend a lot of time with it because I just didn't explore that area. I just booked it through. I was like, we're not dealing with this guy. So it's very possible that I missed some story stuff, which would be unfortunate, because that's the other thing I enjoyed, is I do feel like this game, despite being fairly linear in terms of like how you solve your problems and move on to the next area and progress the story, in terms of like the background information and learning about what happened in all the sites and what happened to Earth and what happened to all the people that were in Pathos 2 and like all that, like a lot of that is stuff we learned by exploring. So it rewarded exploring in terms of we got more of the story, like stuff that wasn't essential for us to understand what was going on, stuff that wasn't essential for us to progress, but stuff that like really helped flesh things out and was very cool. Yeah, great writing. Yeah, no, this was very cool. This was a very cool game. Thanks for recommending it, Siberni and RoboDude. Yeah, I got it for very cheap as well. I got it for free from Epic Games. It was one of the free games one time for on Epic Games, and then I forgot that I had done that. It was still on my Steam wish list, and it came on sale for fairly cheap. So if anyone's interested in playing it, do recommend, and just like throw it on your Steam wish list, because it's I'm sure it will come on sale again. And yeah. So yeah, very cool game. Very, very cool. Yeah, so what I'm gonna do next week, assuming that prep doesn't totally take over me is I'm going to play a game called Scanner Somber. And it's supposed to be a fairly short game. Like, I think it's supposed to be like 2 to 3 hours maybe, depending on how much you explore. And I guess we know that I do like to explore a lot. But my understanding is it is mostly just like a exploring game. Like, I don't know that there's a goal. I think you just kind of explore. But it's the idea is it's a LiDAR game. So you're like you're exploring a pitch black area with LiDAR, so you only see what the lasers have lit up, not like a flashlight, but just like the outlines of stuff, and only what you've pointed it at. So if you set off the LiDAR at a wall and then go to the other side of that wall, it's gonna not have the corner or whatever. Like, yeah, anyway, it's cool. It looks like a cool game visually. It should be short. I don't think it has really a story or anything. I think it's maybe a bit spooky, but I don't know that it's like straight up horror or anything. I think it's just kind of, it's dark and a bit spooky because you're just in a dark cave or something. I don't know. But yeah. So I think that's what I'm going to do next week. I think I'll tackle that game. It's been in my back pocket as a one-off game for when I would need one for a while now, and I think now is the time. Have something to play before I head into my next film job, which, yeah, I mentioned this last week that it was delayed a week, so I have another week of prep, so I have another time where I can stream on Thursday. Yes, thank you for asking, More Talk. Yes, we'll be on Thursday again next week. Should be back to normal. So yeah, so I'll be doing Scanner Somber on Thursday, and then after that, assuming that production doesn't get delayed again, after that I will have to keep you all posted. I probably won't be streaming on weekdays. There is a tiny possibility that I will if like the shoot days go really well. It's not because not to go into too much detail about it, but it's the kind of thing where if we happen to finish early, it's not super easy to pick up stuff from a different day and tack it on to the end of a quick day. But the opposite of that is if things go wrong, it will like stop production for long periods of time. So yeah, it's a very technical thing that we're shooting. So I'm excited for it. But it's a really toss up whether or not days will be really, really long or short or just normal. Hopefully no 6 a.m. call times. Yeah, there's some, I think like our call times, again, it will be, we're all in studio, so it'll be entirely dependent on what like 12-hour block of time people want to be shooting, what times the director wants to shoot. I think the rumor I heard is that they'd want to do like 7 to 7, which isn't terrible. That's at least, in theory I can get to bed early and be up. It's not my favorite, but at least it's summer, so at least the sun is up. At least I'm not getting up in the dark. Yeah. If it's winter, 7 to 7 sucks because you don't see the sun at all, but at least we have long days right now, so we should see the sun on both sides, really. So that's nice. Yeah. Anyway, potential for me to sneak in streams on weekdays, but more likely that I would sneak them in on weekends, and even more likely that I'll be too tired and we just won't have any streams until I get back on what'll now be June? Yeah, because I do have 2 pretty full weekends during this shoot as well. But yeah. Yes, thank you. Yeah, feel it out and don't stress. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna try to do. I've done that in the past as well, where I've just kind of seen how I feel, because sometimes you just are super tired after a long shoot day. So yeah. But next week should be back Thursday evening, and I will try and do Monday. I've missed the last couple Monday morning Phasmo streams, so I will make extra effort for this Monday to get a Phasmo in, and I'm contemplating trying to sneak in this week's Phasmo challenge is no evidence, which I do quite enjoy. No evidence, so I might try and sneak it in. We'll see. It might be a case of I just like do it on my own, record it. Maybe I would probably do it no camera, because if I'm gonna sneak it in somewhere, I'm gonna try and make it as low effort as possible. But yeah, who knows? Weekends are comatose times for you, for me doing shoots as well. Very much so. It's like just sleep the whole time. But yeah, it's gonna be fun. I'm excited for it. It should be cool. It's a big action. There's gonna be a lot of action scenes, so those are always fun to watch if, you know, difficult to film. But it'll be cool, and there's some cool sets built, and there's cool tech stuff, and yeah. It's gonna be a lot of work, but it's gonna be fun. Hope I have a blast. Me too, thanks. Yeah, no, I think it should be pretty good. Yeah, it's gonna be, I don't know, the fact that it's all in studio will make it at least somewhat predictable, which is kind of rare. Like I'll have a good idea of, at the very least, when my day is going to start for the whole week, which is not always the case. And I guess is technically, if we went long one day, I suppose it's possible that things will get changed up. But yeah, nah, it'll be fun. It'll be good. All right, well. Okay, let me switch back to, I just hung out. I was just so excited by, sorry, I have to get out of the menu, so I've destroyed the cool background sound. And in the same location, I can find my decompression zone. Exactly, yeah, well, this will be a case of, like, Video Village is never gonna move. So that's exciting. It's really nice to be that I can kind of nest. I feel like I have not been on a lot of shows where Video Village never moved. I've been on a couple where Video Village stayed in the same spot for a lot of the shoot. One was another case where there was a good chunk of the shoot that was in studio, so I was able to stay in the same spot. And then there was one where we were shooting in the same house the whole time. So there was like the first couple of days of exteriors were a bit wild, and then we had one scene in a little room where it was pretending to be a different apartment and not the same house as we were shooting the rest of the show in. And then we moved into that little room after shooting that, and that for the rest of the like two remaining weeks or whatever became my office, and that was nice once again to have a little spot. So, but those are like the two times I can remember. I feel like a lot of the films I'm on were on the move a lot, and it's a lot of me like finding corners of the ground to sit on. But yeah, it's gonna be pretty great, I think. Okay, all right. Yeah, I was getting, guys, on a couple of early shoots, I was getting a reputation for just being found on the floor somewhere throughout, just because that's, and be like, do you want a chair, Mary? I'm like, no. No, it's fine. Oh boy. Yep. All right. Well, I think I'll call it there. A little shorter stream compared to the rest of the Soma streams have all been like 4 hours. I deserve a chair. Thank you. I'm glad you think so. There will come a time where I won't be able to handle sitting on the floor anymore. That time hasn't come yet. I'm still pretty okay. at sitting on the floor and getting up from the floor and stuff, but I do feel like, you know, as I approach, you know, I'm getting close to mid 30s, that surely that's around when I'll start to not be able to get up as easy, and my knees do crack every time, but that's been true since I was like 12. So the knees have always been a little bit of a problem. Sometimes the floor is just easier. Yeah, and that is what I found a lot, is that the floor was just easier a lot of the time rather than trying to find a spot. You're very welcome for the stream and for all the SOMA, and yeah, thanks to everyone who recommended SOMA. Again, that was a great game. I'm definitely gonna play it again, because like I know that it's pretty linear, so like not a whole lot will change, but I am curious to like try a couple things. I'm trying like not kill some people, see what happens if I don't kill original cyborg Simon, see if I can not poison the WoW, just like little things like that are not, I don't expect to change much, but yeah. But also just because like it was a cool game, and I won't play it again right away, but like I think in like a year I'd be like ready to revisit this for the vibes, you know. Also, my job is an important part of production, and I shouldn't be on the ground. Oh, thanks. You know, you're allowed to rant in ways that advocate for proper crew treatment. Thanks, Sadia. That's very, very nice. But yeah, sweet game. Cool game. I don't know what my next big game is going to be, though, because it's going to be at least until June before I start on another like story multiple streams game. Oh, but when is Detroit Become Human's anniversary? Hold on, because last year I did a speed run, and I'm like, should I do that again? On its birthday again? I don't know. Last year it was on a Thursday, so it just seemed. Oh, it was in May, so that might not be possible. To do it. Yeah, May 25th. Okay, that seems unlikely to happen then on its birthday. Well, though, you know, if I really get better at speedrunning it, you know, maybe it'd be a quick, easy one-off to do as one of my one-offs. But yes, I have a month to plan. I'll go through my various games. I do have a few other horror games if we want to keep the horror going. I do still at some point want to plan with Robo Dude. We had plans to do one of the co-op campaigns for one of the Resident Evil games. Cheer us up with Bramble the Mountain King. Ha ha ha. Yeah, you can't fool me with that. You've talked about it too much. I know that game is stressful and creepy. I am interested in it though. I have it. But I don't know. I don't know if I would stream it. I would, at the very least, oh, I lost my train of thought. I would I definitely plan to play it. It also looks beautiful. Yes, it looks, that game has trigger warning infanticide. Yeah, yeah. I know that it is lots of endangered children and killing of babies. It's like Scandinavian folklore is what it is, and it's like a horror game, and it is beautiful. Every screenshot I've seen from it is beautiful, and I have listened to its soundtrack. That was exactly what I was about to bring back. I've listened to its soundtrack, and it slaps. It's like very cool. I don't know. It's just cool vibes. Very like, very listenable. Yeah. Ooh, one of my achievements today was endangered species. Met the last person alive. There you go. Sweet. Yeah. And then. Yeah, gosh, you know, I have I have many things. At some point I will do Dragon Age Inquisition, but I don't think I will do it. I don't know. That game is going to take some commitment, so I feel like I need to know how much I can commit to it before I can commit to it, if that makes sense. Like, I need to know that I'm going to have free time, because it is such a huge game that I will be trying to do like side quests and stuff off stream, or at least like side quest streams. But that means that I need to have time to do all of that. Just farted and all three kittens lifted their sleepy heads up to stare at you. Cats reacting to farts is actually very funny. Such judgment. Yeah, that's my story is, God, I want to say it was Misty, but maybe it might have been Freya, but I did once fart. Well, I think it was Misty behind me, but I guess it could have been Freya. Was behind me, and I like turned around and she was just like, she's sniffing the air, and I was like, sorry kiddo. Anyway, it was a cute cat anyway. No, I hope it was Misty, because Misty did one time. Misty one time got up onto my lap. I was sitting in one rocking chair, and then Catherine Saberni was sitting in another rocking chair close to me with just like an end table, or like a side table between us. And Misty got up on my lap, farted, and then crossed the table to go sit on Catherine's lap. And I was like, what the fuck? So maybe I'm remembering that story as it being Misty because I think she earned it. It was very funny, but I was also offended. But yeah. Anyway, all that to say is that Dragon Age Inquisition will require me to have enough time to like do story, like do side quests at a pace where the story is still going to move along at a reasonable pace. Otherwise, if I only play Inquisition, including its side quests, on Thursday evening, just once a week, we will be playing it for the next 10 years. So I have to have enough time to either stream the side quests, to stream it on multiple days with like days devoted to side quests, or to off stream have time to play side quests. And I can try and rein in my completionist self and not do all the side quests, but I have trouble with that. I have trouble if I have a quest in my journal. If I avoid the quest entirely and it doesn't even end up in my journal, then I have no problem doing it. But if it ends up in my journal, I have a very hard time not going and finishing it. Yeah. Anyways, also Child of Light. Yes, Child of Light is, I do have Child of Light. I could give that a go. That has some good music. That one, Child of Light the soundtrack is by QuiteContraryTV, which is, she's was she from Montreal? She's a Quebec artist, I believe. But yeah. Artist whomst I enjoy. So also quite like the Child of Light soundtrack. And it's pretty. I've seen screenshots of it as well and seen a little bit of Catherine playing it. Yeah, she's Quebecois. Yeah. Sweet. Yeah, no, there are certainly many games. Oh yeah, The Council. The Council was a game that I bought during the pandemic because it looked like some fun, like choice-based whatever. And I played, you could get like the first chapter for free. And so I like got that. Oh, and narrated by Caroline Deverness. I forget how to say her name. But that's, yes. You know what? That is ringing a bell. It's that now that you've said it, now that I've said it out loud too, I feel like you had told me that and I forgot it. Which that's fun. I do like her as well. She's a good actor. But yeah, but the Council is a game that so I played its free chapter and was like, in English and French. Ooh. Well, there you go. But yeah, yes, Rosale played Little Misfortune, and I thought it was so good, and it did make me cry. Yeah, and I haven't played it, but I watched Rosale play it, and the character you play as in Little Misfortune, the titular Misfortune, is just so friggin' charming, and I just was so fond of her. And that's a very good game. That's a very like, it really got me. Fonse, what is the thing she says? God, maybe Rosale remembers the thing she says. She says something. She had such a funny turn of phrase where she swears, and I'm trying to remember what it was. Oh no. Oh, what is it? Oh boy. Yikes Forever is another good one. Yeah. Oh, she just had so many. Hold on. Let me see if I can. If I look up Little Misfortune quotes, surely this will be on it if I can remember what it was. Oh man. Oh man. Oh. Okay, hold on. Oh god. Oh right. Where is the I'm a little lady. Yeah. Oh man. Okay, so many good. Yes, fancy. Yes, yeah, they got all kinds of. Give yourself a fuck. That's what it was. Give yourself a fuck. That just tickled me so much. Her way of telling people to fuck off was to say, give yourself a fuck. And just like her cute little voice, it was just delightful. Just delightful. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. That's gosh. I'm just like now looking through my Steam list. I have so many games. Oh, you know what? I was also like thinking of doing Layers of Fear. I haven't got it yet. I have Layers of Fear, but like the new Layers of Fear that is like remastered Layers of Fear 1 and 2 with an additional game attached to it or something. Yeah. Little Misfortune and Franbo have really stuck with you. Yeah. Franbo was good too. I quite enjoyed Franbo got like super weird, but I still like enjoyed the whole thing. And then Little Misfortune was just like incredibly charming. Franbo got like so fucked up, and it was wild. You have Layers in VR. God, I don't know if I could handle that. I would like try it for like 5 minutes and then be too scared and probably vomit. If Soma made me motion sick, then VR Layers of Fear certainly would. So I did okay today. I ate beforehand. I wore C-bands. I didn't have to eat my last ginger chew. I had the window open this whole time to keep it nice and cool in here. So I think that really helped as well. So there are ways to overcome it, which is good to know. The real test will be if I do all these things while trying like Mirror's Edge, which Mirror's Edge is another game that I had thought about streaming. I actually discovered that I now get motion sick playing it because I was like replaying it to see if it's something I would like to stream. And I think I don't want to stream it because I get lost in video games so easily, and it really kills the flow of Mirror's Edge if you get lost. It's a bit annoying to control because you move in chunks to avoid motion sickness. I don't know that it would help me avoid motion sickness because I'd be looking around. And you would prefer smooth walking, yeah. It also barrels the edges while moving to avoid motion sickness. Oh, gotcha. Oh, that's interesting. I do wonder if that would all work. Yes, Sons of the Forest, obviously. We and Rosale Play have to talk about our Sons of the Forest game and what we want to do. Now that it's been properly released, do we start it over? Or do we commit to our current playthrough? Anyway, it would be fun to get back to Sons of the Forest at some point, because that I certainly have a lot of fondness for OG the Forest. I thought about making videos of OG Forest or streaming it or something, because that was such a good time. That game's great, and I feel like I like it. I feel like the Forest has a weird thing where it has some tonal whiplash that is entirely, I guess not entirely my fault, but you can do so much wild crafting stuff that the main story of the original Forest is you were in a plane crash, you crash on an island, a weird man painted red stole your son, so you're gonna try and find your son. But then you can find all these recipes to craft cool turtle sled routes and make a church and a tower to hang glide off of. And we so when Saberni, Rosale Play, and I all played the Forest together, we put so many hours into finding and exploring every corner of the map, finding all of the things we could craft, crafting all the things we could craft, and just making multiple bases throughout the whole island, and just all kinds of wacky shenanigans. And then you'd go down into a cave and have a horror game happen, and you'd be like, oh right, this is a horror game. And then you go back to do all the wacky shenanigans above ground, and you get kind of used to the lady made of legs and the creature made of arms, and the big the big cow guy, and or the chicken. We call him a chicken. And we'd get really good at fighting them and wearing their skin, and then you head into the finale, and we're like, oh yeah, horror game again. Anyway, it was great shenanigans, and I enjoyed it a lot. And then the sausage monster shows up. We played this game before we started Polychrome, before we started making videos, before we started streaming. And my only regret from that is that we don't have footage of us meeting the sausage monster for the first time, which we spent so much time. This is a weird monster that usually only unlocks after you've completed the main game, and if you make a specific choice at the end, then you are still on the island. Spoiler. We spent so much time crafting and exploring and fucking around on the island and not triggering the end of the game that the sausage monster showed up for us before the finale. And it was so shocking and so confusing, and just a lot of us screaming and being like, what is that? It was very good. I have very fond memories of that. Yeah. So that's a game. So I've never tried playing the Forest solo. So there is a little part of me that is do I give her a go? Do I stream it? But that could take a while. I could try speed running it and just beelining it to all the caves and getting all the story stuff. Yeah. And I can do chill Monday morning crafting streams but in the Forest. I don't know that I would handle it on my own very well. Who knows? Oh yeah, I was gonna play Stay Close at some point. Yeah. Oh, and I was gonna stream Stray Gods. I was gonna edit my first playthrough and put that out first, but I would like to stream Stray Gods at some point. Yeah, because that's the role-playing musical, Stray Gods, is a cool time. Oh yeah, I have Vampire the Masquerade Swan Song as well. That's something that I'm interested in playing. I have a bunch of Yakuza games. I could really step on Venomous Goat's territory there. I also should play Remember Me at some point, because that's a game I played a reasonable amount of, and then let's see. Oh yeah, it says 7 hours, and I don't know that it's a hugely long game. But it was the problem of I stopped playing it for a while, and you really gotta remember the controls, and I did not, and so I just wasn't good. But that's a game that I like. Don't know that it lives up to the potential of its concept, but it has a very cool concept. Also got to play the N64 version of Resident Evil 2. I am not opposed. I think that would be fun to give that a go on stream, or just I will give it a go regardless, because I do think it would be fun to experience the OG Resident Evil 2, just because I enjoyed the remake so very much. And then I wouldn't be opposed to streaming it. And then yes, Chromavision and I have to portal race at some point. Yep. Plague Tale Innocence. I have Pathologic. If I want to torture myself. No, I'm not opposed to streaming Pathologic. It's RoboDude streamed Pathologic, and that was a good time. And I was kind of like, well, I don't need to stream it because RoboDude streamed it. But then he was like, it's better to play it on stream because that game is torture, so at least there's people coming along on the journey with you. It's actually better on PS1, and I'd be familiar with the Sony control scheme already. Is there a way that I could do it, that I could just like with controller or when an emulator on my computer? I don't know, that's maybe something we can talk about outside the stream world, but yeah, like something like that. Pathologic is a lot. It's a game designed, it's designed to make you miserable. Can easily emulate it. Cool. Like emulate it, but also play it with controller if that would be better. Because it's like fixed camera tank controls, is that right? And maybe keyboard and mouse it that way. Okay. Yeah, I guess I should. I have original Resident Evil, and by original I mean the remake, but like it's an older remake, and I believe it still is more or less controlled. I've heard excellent things about it. Could use a PS5 controller with an emulator easy. Okay, this is good. This is good to know. There's lots of options. Maybe I'll do that in October or something. That would be fun. Make that like a Halloween game. I have The Evil Within. That was a game that Venomous Goat started on stream. Yeah, I have a few that could be just shorter games. I was looking at those. Yeah. Oh yeah, Life is Strange I also considered streaming. The tricky thing about Life is Strange is all of its music is very copyrighted. So it makes it a little tricky. The VODs will almost certainly be muted, and I don't know if YouTube would get mad at me about them. Potentially I could invest in getting the remaster, because I know that future Life is Strange games have like a streamer mode so that you can turn off the music. It's possible that the remaster would have that as well. You also have big aspirations for October games and never have the time, but you wish list buy a lot of Steam games with Halloween in mind. Yeah. I used to with Halloween in mind, but then I became a horror streamer, and now I just stream horror games whenever. I'm not actually a horror streamer, but I have streamed a few horror games at this point, and all of that random times. At some point, I could revisit Lacuna on stream. I'm definitely going to replay Lacuna. That was a great game, and I am very curious about the other endings. It's always Halloween in my heart. That's right. That's exactly right. Yeah. There's a lot of games that you wouldn't necessarily play but want to be present for. Gotcha. Yeah. that you want to see the spookiness happen. Well, here's the thing, because like, so if I wanted to stream Layers of Fear, would that? I will tell you what my only reluctance to stream Layers of Fear is. I played the first 2 games with as pass the controller style with Chromavision and Rosale Play. So I kind of want to experience whatever the new content is the same way. But yeah. Oh, you also think you want to get in the habit of guest streaming more? Yeah, come do some Zero Sanity Phasma with us. This is we've learned that it's like Chromavision gets bored of Phasma when there isn't a lot happening, and you know when there's a lot happening when there's Zero Sanity and you're in a smaller map. So yeah, we should play some Zero Sanity Phasmo, Chromavision. Come play some. Come get constantly hunted by ghosts with us. Constantly hunted. Oh, I have a couple Siren Head games. I could do those. Well, you more so just being another commentator while one person plays. No, you have to come get eaten by ghosts. And then if you die right away, then you can commentate from Ghostland. But no, you could also do that. You could also guest stream and just watch and commentate on whatever we're doing. We could do that for, I guess we could potentially do that for if we want to play Layers together. If we want to play the new Layers together. Anyway, these are all kinds of thoughts. Because one of our the reasons why we thought, ooh, maybe Mary should stream horror games and all of us should stream games in general, was Lindsay sneakily recording us trying to play one section of Layers of Fear, and it's just me screaming the whole time, and a little bit of shouting from. Ooh, I went straight to sneeze limbo. Oh, I really thought I was going to sneeze there, and then it vanished. I took in the breath and it was gone. How entirely unsatisfying. Just terrible. But yeah, robbed. Why has God forsaken me so? But yeah, it's like Rosale Play and Chrome bless me indeed. God, I can still kind of feel it in there. I really am in sneeze limbo. It's just terrible. But yeah, it was a lot of Chromavision shouting and Rosale Play shouting and me just like fully screaming. Yeah, it's a great little video. I think is it on my Instagram? I think it's on my Instagram. Maybe it should be a TikTok too. Anyway, yeah, that would be fun. But yeah, you would want to be another person just chatting, see someone else in Polychrome play the new Alone in the Dark. Ooh, yeah, that would be cool. Yeah. You know, that might be a fun way to do it, because, okay, circling back to the council, which I'd mentioned that I played some of it, and, oh, I should. God, do I still have that somewhere? I don't know how to explain what Catherine is quoting. I just have to find this video somewhere. Oh man, where would it be? Oh, I've been through so many computers since then. Oh man, I hope it's somewhere. So again, we wouldn't have to, I had made jokes about, because what this video is it doesn't have any of the game footage. This is pre me having any way to video this, but we set up a camera. My older sister, who was a big Mass Effect fan and got me into Mass Effect, came down to visit and hang out with me while I played the final mission of Mass Effect 2, which is somewhat infamously a mission where everyone can die if you make depending on your choices. Like fully, including your character, you can import your save so that you have the same character for Mass Effect 3. You can't with you, because if you die, you could, yeah. Now, to be fair, it is easy. This is how I say it. It's easy to get some people killed in the final mission. I would say it's hard to get everybody killed. So I do think you have to. In fact, I believe Jen, my older sister, tried at one point because she wanted to see what the you die ending is, because you do get like a special cutscene and stuff. So I guess one. Hold on. There's one character who can't die. Sorry, oh boy. There's one character that always survives. Oh, it's so sad. Who does like the finale scene in your place if you die. God, I'll have to someday. I do plan on streaming the Mass Effect series someday, because that's like the Mass Effect trilogy is one of my favorite games, certainly like one of my comfort games. I go back to it all the time, and it would be fun to showcase the Legendary Edition, which is the really great remaster they came out with a few years back. That it's really, really well done, particularly for the first game, which the first game is janky as fuck. And it still has some of that jank in the remaster. There's only so much they could do, but they really, it's really improved, and certainly graphically it's improved, but like the gameplay is smoother as well, which the gameplay is kind of horrendous in the original. But yeah, anyway, so I knew this going into this final mission, that I could get anybody killed, and I was so in love with all the characters that I was really scared about getting anybody killed. And so because of this, we decided it would be a good idea to record me playing it. So we don't have like the footage of the game itself, but we have me and my reactions. And there's a part of me that is like, I should recreate the footage, which I think I could more or less do, because it's like, as long as I just emulate the same decisions, it would be pretty straightforward. It would just, the timing, some of the stuff would be difficult. There's two things I fuck up that might be a bit tricky to recreate, but not too tricky. I think I could figure it out. But yeah. But anyway, there's a big, I don't know, without spoiling anything, there's a big reveal at the end. Or I guess not the end, it's right before the boss battle. There's a big reveal of who the boss fight is and what the boss fight is. And I somehow managed to turn myself around so that I missed the actual reveal and saw the health bar first and read the health bar. And I was reading the health bar as I turned around, and midway through reading it, saw the thing I was fighting, and that's where that came from. That was Catherine's quote, is me midway through reading the health bar just screaming instead. Yeah. Anyway, God, I do hope that video is somewhere, because that actually is maybe something worth doing something with. Yeah. Gosh, well, I should probably call it. I've been chatting for a while now. This has really been a just chatting stream for the last, I don't know, half hour, 40 minutes. I have a number of games that could be the next game. Maybe I'll do another poll. Because this was the last of our polled games. Oopsie. Just can't stop, just can't shut up. But yeah, no, I came about, I played Soma because I couldn't decide what my next game would be. So I put a poll out there to be like, hey guys, what should I play next? Strange Horticulture, Lacuna, Outlast, or Soma? And Outlast won. So I played Outlast. And then I played, I think, Resident Evil 3 and then Dragon Age 2 or something like that. Like I played a couple other games before I was then like, okay, let's go back and play the rest of the games that were on the poll, because it was always the intention to play all the games that were on the poll. It was just which one am I going to play next. And then they all got votes, so that was exciting. That meant that there was at least someone out there excited for each of them. So yeah, so I did Outlast and then followed it up with a couple games later with Lacuna and then Strange Horticulture, and then yeah, we just finished Soma. So that's it for those. So maybe I'll round up 4 more games to put into a Twitter poll, and I'll round it up for maybe like midway through May, so that we have a couple weeks or however long. I guess I have to look up how long Twitter polls take. Gosh, though, should it be Twitter? Who's still on Twitter? I don't use Twitter very much anymore. Does Threads have polls? Nobody's gonna go on Thread. I don't get very much interaction on Threads. Maybe I gotta do Instagram or something. I'll look into it. Anyway, somewhere online I will do a poll, and people can vote for what I'll play next. And it'll probably be another case of I will intend to play all of the things that are on the list, but which one comes next will be yeah. You still use Twitter constantly because you hate yourself. Yeah, I mean, it's fair. It's hard to not. I have, fortunately, I had such a curated experience on Twitter before where I managed to avoid most of the bullshit that when the algorithm went to hell, I just hate everything that's on my feed, so I don't go on it anymore. So I just have kind of stopped checking Twitter. I tweet to say that I'm streaming, and that's about it. I occasionally like or retweet other people's tweets, and that's it. Yeah. That's probably good. That's probably good for me. Probably for the best. Anyway, I should start winding down. Maybe a little snack, go to bed, get up early, do stuff. I gotta see what George the cat is up to. Yeah, no, that's fair. It's true that there are like people on Twitter that I would like to keep up with. I can't. I would have to look them all up specifically to find them, because that's how shit my algorithm is now. I don't even see the people I follow anymore. Yeah. But it's like legit 1,000 more accounts than it used to be. Yeah. Okay, you went on a follow spree, so you see most of the content from people you follow still. That's, I mean, that's good. Yeah, that's just not the case for me. And I guess there's maybe something I could do going into settings or something to figure it out. Or if I went back on and started liking, people I follow more or something like that, so that it reset the algorithm. But I think it's probably for the best that I don't really use it anymore, so I am not super motivated to fix it. Yeah. Anyway, that's it. I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna try and chill out and go to sleep and get all the stuff I need to get done for Friday. Yay. Wait, I gotta do my sign outs. I was gonna just leave, but I was like, wait, I didn't do any of my shout outs yet. Oh no, is anyone still around to see them who doesn't already know all this? I should do them right away. I should do them as soon as the game ends, so that anybody who is only here for the game sees them. Anyway, next time. If you want to check out my VODs, see what I was up to, maybe you missed some Soma, maybe you heard me talking about Outlast and Strange Horticulture and Lacuna, and we're like, what are all those? I want to check them out. Great news, you can. I have a YouTube channel that is QuiteContraryTV as well. I upload my VODs there. I do my very best to chapter them as well. I have not kept up with that for everything, but I do try to give them timestamps and all that stuff too. I should do shoutouts 8 to 9 times per stream, like during the gameplay too. Never have too many shoutouts, especially for you, the one who's always on a streaming hiatus. You're right, Chromavision. You're right. What I do have is I do have a timer for the polychrome one. So the polychrome one comes up sometimes. Hey, what's polychrome though? What is this polychrome thing that I'm talking about? Well, if you thought those VODs were way too long to catch up on and you don't have time for that kind of stuff, don't worry, we have edited video game content over on Polychrome, which is a YouTube channel that I have with my friends, including Chromavision and Roseale Play and Venomous Goat and people like that. So we play video games together or talk about nerdy stuff or review food or review games and stuff like that. So check us out. I'm pretty proud of the stuff that's over there. Hey, do you want to find more streamers to follow? And did you think all the people at Polychrome sounded pretty cool? Well, great news, they stream too. We've got Venomous Goat who streams on Sunday evenings. We have Robodude TV who streams on every other Sunday afternoon and every other Monday evening. We have Cinema Buns who streams on Tuesday evenings. Cinema Buns has been playing Jedi Survivor. No, Jedi, wait, what's the first one? Wait, let's not mix up my Jedis. Jedi Survivor's the new one, right? What's the first one? Something Order? Anyway, he's playing a Star Wars, and it's fun to watch. Cinema Buns is a huge Star Wars fan, so it's fun to see him do Fallen Order. That's right. Thank you, Chromavision. So it's fun to see Cinema Buns do some Star Wars because he's a big Like I'm a Star Wars fan, but Cinema Buns is like knows his lore, has gone into some of the the expanded lore stuff. So anyway, so recommend checking out his streams Tuesday evenings. The Jedi Fallen Order Star Wars game. Fun times, which is a game I intend to play someday. I probably won't stream it, but yeah, it seems fun. Then we have Roseale Play is usually on Wednesday evenings. I ruthlessly stole her slot this evening, so if all goes well, she will stream tomorrow evening instead. If the world doesn't kick her butt. But yeah, so Roseale Play should be streaming tomorrow evening on Thursday, but normally she streams on Wednesday evenings, which next week she should be back to Wednesday evenings. Vantana PNX streams on Friday evenings, and Chromavision streams on Saturday afternoons. Though his schedule, much like mine, is a little wacky right now. Because we're working on the same project. And he's deeper into prep than I am right now. What else? Oh yeah, I usually stream on Thursday evenings. Next week I will be back to Thursday evening, and then following that, who knows? Things get wild. And then I also try and stream on Monday mornings. I try to do the Phasmo challenge mode, and I think this Monday I should be able to do the challenge mode. So hopefully, the last couple that I've missed have been ones on smaller maps, and the two that I have played since not being able to play with Saberni due to work have been on bigger maps. So I have this feeling like I'll finally get back to it next week and it'll be on the fucking prison or something. So, but who knows? Maybe not. But yeah, so hopefully see you guys next week. If not, see you around the interwebs. Thanks for joining. This has been a lot of fun. Oh, you did one round before supper. Good for you. Yeah, is it still, it's this week's no evidence? Yeah, probably finish it tomorrow. Nice. Yeah, I will definitely try and do it. You know what I probably will do is just record myself playing it rather than try to find a time to stream it, and then I can do I don't know, either TikToks or yeah, it's just no evidence. Yeah. Okay, great. Sweet. Thank you. You also have a good weekend. Everyone have a good weekend. Relax. You deserve it. Take some time to yourself. I think my hair is just slowly falling out of this ponytail. It's all askew. Got a wraith. Love that. I love that for you. That's great. I wish you plenty of weird hunting speed ghosts, and and banshees that immediately scream into the parabolic mic instead of just whispering. And yeah, I wish you hundreds of Diogens and no Gorios. We got Breaker, right? You could have a Jin. Oh, all right. Okay. Oh yeah, because things are getting wacky with my streaming schedule after next week. Next week should be normal, but after next week things are going to be wacky. Okay, sweet. We can know if it's a Jin. Here's my link tree. It has all my socials and all those other links on it, and you can follow those, and I'll try to keep you posted if and when I stream it all in the rest of May. But yeah, thanks so much for joining me, everybody. This was great. Soma was great. Sorry, that was on my end. No one knows why I screamed. I just accidentally clicked a thing. It's fine, but everything's fine. Don't worry about it. Everything is cool. Good night.